Excuse me.
All right, there we go.
Let me send this link out. Bro, I am tired. Let me find out the injury bug hitting us too.
Who you got else?
Huh?
Who you got else?
Oh no, I'm just tired. I'm gonna start doing load management with the show.
Oh, yeah, trying to use my PTO. I've been saving it now.
Sure has. I'm gonna say I'm about to start load managing the pod, bro.
No, you ain't that time, man.
Sure.
That when I said we'll send the young buck out there, you know what I'm saying, get his reps in, you know.
I wish we had a young boy to simple.
Hey, let me worry about that. I got you.
Oh man. The league, bro. The league is in a different place. Now I do got TikTok out for y'all is a football one. And we talking about basketball, but
I was about to say you went for talking about you doing
yeah,
all
but
basketball.
this is what I had planned already.
Yes, now you already threw me off. I don't even want to do it no more.
Y'all got it.
I'm with whatever, man. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Right, let go there. Let go.
We ain't quite there yet, man. I'm gonna give it a second. Let the viewers pull up.
All right, go ahead and give me a hint so I can go and think about it.
It's about football. MVP.
You already said, bro.
Go ahead, rock out. What's up?
Hold on, no, I'm gonna wait till we get started. It's about football, and don't go googling nothing, bro. Just get your head in the mindset of most valuable players.
Okay, MVP
of the year.
Yeah, like of the year. Like just test your knowledge on. Just think about your knowledge of MVPs.
All right, man.
Ain't no question.
I had. Excuse me. We're trying to wait for some people to get in there.
Can I go ahead and ask a pre-question?
No, because cheating.
What? Just let's start a question. You ain't got. I can ask you, but you got to answer it till we start.
What a link it?
I sent it. My bad. I thought I sent it to the which one. Been sending it everywhere. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome back to another episode of The Lounge. I'm your host, man, the Lounge MVP himself. You know what I'm saying? It's your main man, Mr. J. Y'all thought I forgot the belt, didn't you? Nah, I ain't leave my belt. I ain't going nowhere without my championship belt. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get the pips and Cheerios for your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
man,
you had two of them?
For sure. No. I sent the other one to get clean.
Yeah, let's call it that. Yeah.
I sent the other one to get clean, bro. I ain't lose. I'm undefeated. What LeVar Ball said, I'm undefeated. I mean, I never lost.
I mean, you can't lose if
Come on, man.
We seen LeVar highlights now.
Hey, that boy LeVar averaged like what 1 point? What is it like 1.2 points a game?
Hey,
LeVar was hooping.
He just might be Stephen A. Smith. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, Stephen A. Ugh. And
Water
man, joining me as always, our co-host. He don't never take a day off. The 11-time kickball champ himself, the Lounge's Iron Man, Mr. Luce's left foot, aka Rico Mack in the building, man. What's going on with you, man?
Was good. Hey, Chips Ahoy, mess with us, man. Go ahead and slide the sponsor our way, man.
That man said Chips Ahoy. So we just got random sponsors every week.
Hey, let it be.
Man, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna introduce Polo. Real, I was looking at something, man. You know Zeus and B-Lou, you know they play for Tulane, I think, or Tulsa.
Yeah, Tulsa. Yeah.
Bro, why they played against CeeDee Lamb, Baker Mayfield, and Mark Andrews? Z had a play where he's like, bro, that was my zone, bro. I just got cooked. Mark Andrews done went for like 60 up the field.
It's old. He ain't doing it with it.
And man, like always, we got my pimping player partner himself, Mr. Polo. What's going on with you, dog?
What it do, brother? What it do?
Like that jersey.
Oh, your mighty duck, man. Goldberg, man.
Yes, sir. And man, we gonna hop right into it, man. Time to do it. We talking about basketball today, but I gotta test some ball knowledge, man. We're gonna hop right into it. Now, I'm going to make it a little easier for y'all. I want you all to name the last MVP winner from each NFL team. Right. But to make it a little bit easier, I'm gonna call them out in the order that they won them, from most recent to from newest to oldest. And I'm gonna do it like that because I feel like that'll be the easiest way to jog some of your memory. If you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because trying to make you randomly guess some of these names, you're not gonna get them. But if you hear what team and what year it was, you be like,
okay.
"Oh,
yeah, I'm with it.
I don't know where Polo went, but he can pop in when we get back. These first few are gonna be pretty easy. So the Buffalo Bills 2024.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, yeah.
The Baltimore Ravens 2023.
Lamar
Jackson.
The Kansas City Chiefs 2022.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
The Green Bay Packers 2021.
Aaron Rodgers.
The Patriots 2017.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
The Falcons 2016.
Matt Ryan.
Also, some of these years may jump around because they have multiple winners.
Oh yeah, I've already picked up because you jumped 2017. Caught me a little bit.
The Panthers 2015.
Cam Newton.
Yeah.
All right, first curveball potentially. The Broncos 2013.
Wide receiver. No, Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Yep. The Vikings 2012.
Where for?
No.
Vikings. 2012.
Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson.
Yeah. The Colts 2009.
Andrew Luck. Oh, Colts. Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Manning. The Chargers 2006.
LaDainian.
Yes, sir. The Seahawks 2005.
Well, you said the Seahawks.
Alexander.
Yep, Sean Alexander. Oh, dang,
I had to make sure.
Polo on the run. Tennessee Titans 2003.
Tennessee Titans 2003. Johnson.
Bijan.
No, he is a quarterback though.
McNair.
Steve Air McNair.
Yeah.
Raiders 2002. He had a very good car in the Ultimate Team like 2 years ago.
Raiders 2002.
He's a quarterback.
I forgot the quarterback. His name.
If y'all can't get it, let me know.
Let me get it.
I just gave you two. That's probably the best I can do.
We only gave one.
I gave y'all two. I said he had Finesse play Rico play a lot of Madden. So I said he was had a really good Ultimate Team card a few years ago, and he's a quarterback.
I don't know the last name. I forgot it. Go ahead, run with it.
Hold on, let me see if I can get you one more hint.
I know they ain't handing out no Jamarcus Russell cards. I know that.
No, not Jimmy Carroll.
Hold on, I'm trying to find his dang college.
It's not Derek Carr, is it?
It's not.
He got a weird last name.
He went to the University of Delaware.
He got a weird last name.
Yeah. Y'all want me to go ahead and give it so we keep going? Because I know y'all get some of these other ones.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Rich Gannon.
Wow. I knew that.
Rams 2001.
And when that Steven Jackson?
No, my quarterback. The quarterback.
Yeah. Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner. Lions 1997.
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders, yes, sir. 49ers, 1994.
Still young.
Ooh, yes, sir. Oh my God, Emmett. Oh, dang it, I messed this up.
We ain't
Cowboys,
get it.
93. Emmett Smith.
Emmett Smith.
I don't know if y'all be able to get this one, so we're gonna try. 1988. Uh, Cincinnati Bengals.
1988. Cincinnati Bengals. I don't get you that one.
I ain't gonna be able to get you this one. We can skip this one. Boomer Eason.
Oh, is he a running back?
No,
Oh,
quarterback.
No, Bummer was the quarterback.
New York Giants, 1986.
Lawrence.
Yes, sir. Dolphins, 84.
Dan Marino.
Reno.
Sir.
He was late, boy.
Washington Redskins, 1983.
Doug.
It ain't Doug.
Was it the first black
him and
person?
Huh?
Go ahead.
Him and Lawrence Taylor were conjoined at the hip for one specific reason.
So rush the quarterback?
Quarterback, yeah.
Oh, I forgot the
You talking
name.
about when he
I forgot his name.
talking about when he hurt that man's leg?
Yep, but you gotta give me the name.
Doug Flutie?
No, the one for
Hold on. It ain't Flutie.
Man.
Joe Theismann.
Joe Theismann.
Oh, there we go. That was
It
cooking.
was something with his thigh. I remember he messed up his thigh.
But that whole leg was.
He tore his ACL, broke his leg, everything.
Yeah, his leg was cool.
I wouldn't.
Same thing happened to Alex.
Didn't he have a big, a big show out in college?
I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know that far back.
I think they made a movie behind Theismann.
They made a movie behind Kurt Warner.
I know I think they made one behind Theismann too because he came from a low ranked school. He was going up against another quarterback that had all the ratings.
Wait, hold on, we almost done. Y'all got 3 more.
All right, let's go.
Cleveland Browns, 1980. I don't know if y'all get this one, so I may just go and get y'all this one. Brian Sight, because I don't even know what hints to give you. Now these last two, 1970. Huh?
I didn't even get the game, man.
Bro, I don't know Cleveland Browns history at all. 1978 Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback.
Duh.
My boy.
Cowan.
Who?
Wendy Cowan?
No.
No, dang, I've got his name.
Terry Bradshaw.
Bradshaw.
Last one. Chicago Bears, 1977.
Defense?
No.
Ooh.
I think it was a running back.
Yep. Come on, man. Y'all don't do me
Sweet
like
Pete.
this. Come on, man. You gotta give me a
Sweet
name,
Pete.
though. Gotta give me a name, man. I can't.
Pete. Sweet
Yes,
Pete.
sir. Sweetness,
Good
baby.
plan, man.
Sweetness,
Mississippi
baby.
on, boy.
And the
Sweet
team
Pete.
have an MVP winner.
Huh?
I'm just gonna name the rest of the teams who don't have an MVP winner. Buccaneers, Cardinals, Eagles. Eagles is shocking. Jaguars, Jets, Saints, Texans. Jets low key shocking too.
Not really.
And we talking about like way back in the day.
Way back, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like way back.
Still ain't talking.
To me,
you got to think about they had a good quarterback back in the day, but you got to think about the competition he was going up against.
I mean, it was good enough to get Marine.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And they ain't seen this. They ain't seen the Saints. So I mean,
hey, they said the same thing about Jalen Hurts.
I mean, but he seen it though. He been back.
Not having this.
He knows it. Like.
Moving on to basketball. So we got so many injuries going on in the league right now, man. Some of the major ones: Wemby out for the season. Joel Embiid, another guy who potentially may have to retire. It was kind of crazy when I read that he may have to retire. But we got Anthony Davis out right now. Do you all feel like all of these injuries is something that's on the NBA as a whole, or do you feel like it's more individual from organization to organization?
I say stuff like that is like part of it. When it comes to injuries, part of it is always like free accident. Like some of it you can't control. But then you got the other part of control what you can control. And that's why I put more blame on individuals than anything. Just being honest.
Do y'all?
Well,
Go ahead, Polo.
one thing I'm gonna say, injuries being a part of the game, bro. Folks fail to realize it's a blessing to be playing the game anyway. To be doing something that you love to do, you get what I'm saying? Something you grew up wanting to do as a kid, and you stuck to it to be there. Listen, at the end of the day, me and you can walk out our house and break our ankle. Weird, freaky stuff. Injuries play a part. That's something we got to understand. But like I say, I can't blame an injury on nobody. Because if it's meant to be, it'll be.
I don't know.
Somewhat. Because like you still gotta prepare your body to a certain extent. Like you can tell the ones that's not preparing.
But at the same time, that's when you trying to put science into something. People that's preparing their body and staying in shape still get hurt.
I mean, I can like again, you can like pick out some, compare the ones that really take care of their body and don't, and see the difference. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but what I'm saying is this: even though you still got people, Tim Hardaway, great, end up getting hurt. You got a lot of people that get hurt and could have been great. Look at Grant Hill.
Now, genetics do play a factor in big long-term injuries because some people just, like, for example, I was telling Els the other day, I feel like the Ball brothers have bad ankles. I feel like they do. Because Lonzo has had a lot of ankle problems. LaMelo always have ankle problems. The Curry brothers got ankle problems.
Well, I think Lonzo was a little different though. I think a lot of his leg problem got something to do with his shoes though.
Yeah, but some stuff is genetic. Yes. Man, some teams always have crazy injuries though, man.
Oh, Curry
like,
do
I'm
have
gonna be honest.
ankle, yeah, they do. I mean,
Luka was beat up so much when he was playing in Dallas. Like, being honest, Luka was beat up a whole lot in Dallas. Now Dallas got 3 centers and a power forward on injury reserve with no expected timetable for their return.
Yeah.
PTO.
Anthony Davis out till at least March 7th before he's reevaluated. Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively, April 2nd.
Now, hold on. You word on that sentence though. You said reevaluated, so he might. That don't mean he come back that day. Yeah, so.
Yep, he'll have it reevaluated.
That's why. I know Dallas fans.
They got a few day-to-days. Caleb Martin, another guy out, won't be reevaluated till the March 1st. No, I feel like something's got to give in the organization. Like, honestly, another team who I think is bad with injuries is the Pistons. That's another team. Like that, the Jaden Ivey injury was a freak injury. Yeah. Yes, but like, man, he's still out for extended periods, and they're always missing somebody. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes no free injuries do happen sometimes though.
Oh, 1,000%. The only person who,
like Trailblazers, they got a bad history of injuries.
Oh yeah, they pretty bad. Let me go. The Sixers are another. Yeah, the Trailblazers injury report is crazy right now.
They got
Robert Williams out till at least the 28th. Matisse Thybulle March 2nd. DeAndre Ayton March 21st. Denny Avdija day to day. Bryce McGowan's day to day.
Oh yeah, Denny be getting in the game. He just don't be looking like he there half the time. Like he out there, but he ain't there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you know how this go. Six is another team with bad injury problems. So I don't know, man.
Let me start. You see what PG said? Now let me start.
Man, I wanted to talk about that. I'm gonna double back on that at the end because that's insane. Because we also wanted to talk a little bit about that Luka return. Man, we got some big news, man. We got jersey retirements going on in the league right now. We kind of was having a discourse about this earlier. What is y'all's opinion on jersey retirements? Just kind of give you what would be y'all two go first, because I kind of got a theory about them. What is y'all kind of opinions on how they move and how jersey retirements work and all that?
I'm gonna let Rico take them first. Go ahead, Rico.
I mean, I feel like when it's deserved. Like, it don't even necessarily have to be like one of the best players to get it. I feel like perfect example, Udonis Haslem. I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he was there basically from the beginning of a lot of stuff that was going on in Miami. He was there. You know what I'm saying?
For almost all they runs, yeah.
So and he held it down. Even after all the superstars left, he been there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when it's deserved, it's deserved. But you know, sometimes organizations get a little. What's the word I'm looking for? You know, sometimes they feel a little good, a little extra good for the people that play for them. You know, sometimes.
Yeah, agree with you.
I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna pass the torch, pass the conch.
All right, so like my whole opinion about this jersey retirement, like it's wide range too, because I'm gonna say this. Yeah, some people, if they really put the work in, yeah, it should be noted. Yeah. Some people, I feel as if they just go overboard and just give it to them. But that's the whole thing about retiring a jersey for your team. This is your franchise.
Your franchise.
You get what I'm saying? So they could look at it this type of way. Udonis Haslam, he ain't always been the best player, but he's been loyal to the team. He's been there through it all. He didn't took the pay cuts to be there. So we're gonna retire his jersey. You got some people that was good only for a year, but they want to retire their jersey. You got some people that really didn't brought their city championships, so they want to retire their jerseys. When the franchise and the front office are in charge of players that's retiring and they want to retire their jerseys, that's up to them. Because look at Kobe. Look, Kobe did a body of work in 2 different jerseys. We would have to retire both those jerseys. You get what I'm saying? Look at what LeBron have done. LeBron then went to different teams and brought championships. With him being the best player on that team, and with him bringing you championships, they want to retire his jersey. You got players like, Bosh. You got Bosh. You know what I'm saying? Bosh did a body of work for Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Would they want to retire his jersey, even though he wasn't the best player there? I mean, the best player stat-wise, didn't get an MVP, but he was the best player on the team. They could want to retire his jersey. Look at my boy, the Bell over in Chicago, #1. If he would never got hurt, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also look at everything they did. It's up to the franchise, really. I don't look at it no certain type of way. But numbers are gonna be like, I feel like the numbers gonna get to a point where people can't take their numbers. But if you that type of player that's coming in, maybe you could pay homage to that player if he's still alive and they give you the jersey.
That's my problem. You're gonna eventually run out of enough. I was going down the list earlier today, and I was thinking of some of the best players of our generation that haven't hung the jerseys up yet. Right? LeBron is gonna get retired by 3 teams. Honestly, so won championships 3 teams, gonna get retired by 3 teams. When it's all said and done, Luka Doncic probably gonna get retired by 2 teams. Anthony Davis is should get retired by 2 teams. Damian Lillard is going to at least get retired by 1 team. Nikola Jokic is going to get retired. You still got to figure out what they're going to do in Denver with the Carmelo Anthony situation. And some guys who were just amazing for these teams, good locker room guys. Giannis is going to be probably he may not be for life, but he's going to get his retired. Over there in Minnesota, Cat should get his number retired in Minnesota.
No,
bro. He is probably the best player in their franchise history. One of the best. He's top 3 for sure. He's top 3 in that franchise.
I would go with the 2010 Kevin Love. Like Kevin Love would give you
to me. They best player was Kevin Garnett, but Cat has gotta go top 3, bro. He's the best at a singular thing of all time.
Did y'all not seen the body of work Kevin Love was doing before he got with LeBron?
I mean, bro, it's not. Hold on, bro. You jumping off topic. I'm just naming some guys that
I'm saying he should be up there too.
I mean, yeah, he's probably top 5. Timberwolves not a very old franchise anyway. So Ant's probably top 5 at this point. You know what I'm saying? They're just not a very old franchise because let me think real quick, then I get back on what I was saying. You got Kevin Garnett, Karl Anthony Towns, Ant probably gonna be somewhere up in the mix. Kevin Love gonna be up in the mix. And then you just blanking. Like what you got? Like Wally Zerbiak gonna be up there. Latrell Sprewell.
Now you can change the last one.
Latrell Sprewell and probably Sam Cassell.
Know what I'm saying? So like, it's it ain't a whole lot to pick from up there.
True.
But yeah, so it's just and like it's just some guys that Trey Young should be retired by Atlanta, hopefully, if they're doing right. It's just a lot. It's gonna be a lot of numbers that get retired. And like I was saying, I look at Bill Russell, one number 6. They retired 6 across the league, and I respect Bill Russell. I think he was a heck of a player, generational. Every great thing you could say about Bill Russell, it had to be said. He was a player coach. He was an activist. He did stuff the right way, but now he's probably not even the best player ever to wear that number, and it's retired across the league, and now his grandfathering it out.
Yeah.
So I feel like they should still have number retirements, yes, but Polo, kind of to your credit, even if you're not the coldest guy, I feel like they should give these guys the opportunity to wear a number.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like you should give these guys because when I played baseball and all that stuff, I wore number 6. Now, if I was to play basketball or something else, I would have tried to wear number 6 again.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a number that I've been wearing my whole career, once I get into once I get to the pros, I can't even wear my number no more.
That's true.
You know, so that's all it was.
Yeah,
I feel like,
culture though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and you want to show respect to those guys who came before you,
Well,
but
you know,
it's
certain colleges retire number 2 now.
exactly it's just hard, bro.
They retire Lamar number.
That's just something, man. That's something. But moving into some more NBA talk, Luka's first return. I don't want to be one of those things, but man, congratulations to Luka. First of all, he now has a triple double against every team in the NBA.
My dog.
How y'all feeling about the Lakers right now? They're looking pretty good coming off post All-Star break. Luka still doesn't look fully healthy, so we know they still got room to improve and get better. Um, how y'all feeling about this team now?
I mean, Lucas look like he's still trying to figure it out too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody trying to figure it out on the fly. Like that. When I seen him and Brian playing patty cake and hot potato with the ball, I knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to
Somebody
figure it
got
out.
to figure something out.
But I mean, they doing a pretty good job of it. I like their defense though. I feel like their defense is the most impressive part to me. Like, because their defense wasn't expected to be nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Surprisingly.
Yeah,
I
now
don't think that's surprising though. You look at the, I guess you
I
look at
don't
the
know,
you look
man.
at the guys they got over there playing defense now.
You got LeBron playing the 5 and stuff now.
I mean, yeah, they mixing it up, but you still got to line up with Dorian Finney-Smith and Jared Vando, both playing a lot of rotational minutes, being that POA defender. Both high level defenders, both on point of attack defenders. And I just feel like JJ Redick, you got to give a lot of credit to JJ. It's looking like he's eating, breathing, and sleeping basketball right about now.
Well, you missing one part though. Like they run a lineup of Luca, what's his name? Luca, AR, and Bron a lot, and then they might pick Rui in there too. You feel me? That's a lot of offense, not that much defense. So
surprisingly, they've been
yeah.
playing. They've been. If you've been watching the Lakers lately, the way they're rotating is crazy.
They're doing a lot of rotation.
But the reason they probably put Bron at the 5 though, the way that JJ Redick's been running his system a lot this year has been a focal point of playing through the 5 because he was playing through Anthony Davis. That's why they didn't want to move AD's position. If you kind of watch, they were letting him make a lot of decisions on the PNRs, giving goals, playing the handoff.
He was the hub of the offense.
And now you got Luke, and that's why I said I have to give a lot of credit to JJ because he shifted his philosophy a little bit to kind of include Luka. And now we see Luka being the primary handler realistically, and Bron being able to play.
Bron kind of took over yesterday though. I ain't gonna lie.
He took over with the scoring, but Luka still got he still
well,
been
like
timing him up.
Not like that whole most of that second half though. I ain't gonna lie, like facilitating too. Bron was pretty much doing the whole thing. But, before now, I get what you're saying though. Luka was doing it.
But man, I feel like it works out for him, bro. So
yeah.
Who knows? They may just be trying to conserve Luka because they got a few games that they can play with as far as the standings. They may be just trying to conserve Luka for on down the line when they get deeper in the playoff ball. But I don't want to discredit the Mavericks because the Mavericks being so beat up, the Mavericks still made it a game.
Boy, they was at that fight. You seen Kyrie?
Yeah, even though they were beat up, bro, they were still making it a game. So
Kyrie
we
said,
were
Kyrie
"Hold my
dropped
beer."
36.
huh?
Kyrie dropped 36, I think.
Yeah, 35.
Or 35. Okay.
Yeah,
Klay Thompson
Kyrie
had
said, "Hold my beer." Oh
Did you
yeah,
see when Clay hit that step back 3, 2 back to back? I think he hit 3 of them actually. He come, I'm back. I'm back. You know what I'm saying?
bro. He been had
Hey, he
that
said
heater
something
though.
else though. It was like, I'm back. But they went to commercial real quick. I read his lips. I rewind. I said, "Oh, he feeling himself." Then he came down there and missed 2 shots back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they had the
I mean,
heat check.
he can brag though.
He checked. But
He can brag.
I what I want to say post them like the Lakers. Remember what I said from the beginning, man. When we were surprised about the trade, I said with them two together, the sky is the limit, man.
Mm-hmm.
What's 2 things that they've been speaking about both those players? They lack off on defense. They already said Luka don't play no defense, and LeBron haven't been playing defense ever since he didn't got to LA. Now, with him being 40 and with him being the floor general and the rotations that they've been doing, playing with really out of big man, they put Hayes in there and 9 then, you know what I'm saying? He give you a few boards, a few fast breaks down the court. They really been playing out of the fast break a lot, you know what I'm saying? They push the ball. For LeBron to be that old and running the tempo that they running, man, is kind of crazy, man. And then you got Reeves coming in. That's the backcourt of the future with Reeves and Luka. So, like I told you from the beginning, the sky's the limit because with those 2 players alone, they're gonna give you 50 points.
Yeah, but
Play a little defense and they'll make it. A little defense. I feel like now the Lakers then went from, hey, we can beat the Lakers easily to don't let the Lakers stick around. They might beat you at the end of the game.
I'm gonna be real. I think
I go a step further.
Huh?
And then we told you he was gonna go. They were gonna go up to the 4th spot. I don't see that happening. Where they at? My bad. Go ahead, Rico.
Who's that? Anybody say that happening?
Yeah, go watch the other. Go watch the other.
That is 4 seed. That's crazy. But no, I was gonna say I'll take it a step further. Don't let it be halftime. Let them have a big enough lead. You might not come back. I ain't gonna lie.
It's gonna be tough.
Man, if Dallas can, the Lakers, it's still looking like the Lakers still aren't shooting as good as they possibly could be. That could definitely come back to haunt them in the butt, especially down the line when these games get shorter. Dallas just ran out of everything. You know what I'm saying? At the end of that game.
Yeah,
but
they ain't really have much besides Kyrie at the end. Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, kind of ran out at the end. But if you got once they get at full strength, man, Dallas gonna be something tough.
Now they're gonna be a sight to see though. Ain't gonna lie. Cause they look like this now with all the injuries they got. Watch out.
If they can get a big back in there, man. The Lakers were up 12 boards on them. If they could get a big in there, bro.
I feel like regardless though, when it comes to Dallas, the true testament gonna be next year though. When they get it all season together.
Yeah. Add something to it. Add fuel to it.
Mm-hmm. They get some momentum out the gate.
1000%. Sorry, I had my thing.
Sky is the limit. The sky
is
the limit.
Moving on to the other point brought up. Snap. I just had it and I just lost it.
Fumble.
Oh, so all right. So I was talking to some of my friends about draft classes. Some of my coworkers. I want to compare some draft classes, and y'all let me know which of these classes do y'all feel is the best out of the 4. I brought up the 2019 draft class, 2020 draft class, 2021 draft class, and the 2023 NBA draft. Now, I'm going to give y'all the key picks from 2019. Some of the key guys from 2019, Zion, John Morant, Darius Garland, Rui Hachimura, PJ Washington, Tyler Hero, Nickeil Alexander-Walker coming on down the line some. Grant Williams, another guy who's a big name. Jordan Poole at 28. Nick Claxton at 31. Not Jalen. Sorry. I'm just thinking some other guys in this. THT was in this draft. THT is younger than I thought he was. THT in that draft class. So that's the 2019 draft class. Now, the 2020 draft class consisted of Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, Isaac Okoro, Onyeka Okongwu. Here we got Denny Avila was in this draft class. Devin Vassell, Tyrese Halliburton on down the line. Sadiq Bey, Tyrese Maxey, a big name, coming in at 21. Jaden McDaniels at 28. And in the second round, Trey Jones in the second round. B-Ball Paul coming late in there. And it's KJ Martin as well. 2021, we had Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green, Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes, Jalen Suggs, Josh Giddey, Jonathan Kuminga, Franz Wagner, all in order. That is a crazy start. That's a crazy start. You hear that? That starting 8 is crazy, ain't it? That's the first 8 picks in a row. That is the first 8 picks in a row. Then you move on down. Chris Duarte at 13, Moses Moody at 14, Trey Murphy the third at 17. Let's keep going. Quinn Grimes at 25, Cam Thomas at 27. Herb Jones, second round gem at 35. Let's keep going. I think that may be it for this draft class. Shout out Sharif Cooper.
What year that was again?
This is 2021.
Okay.
And of course, you got the 2023 draft class. 2022 is definitely 1-2, but 2023, obviously, you got Victor Wembanyama, Brandon Miller doing this thing. Both Thompson twins. Who else looking pretty good? Jarius Walker looking all right in this class so far. Derek Lively coming into his own. Keontae George, Jaime Jaquez Jr. Let's see. Moving on. See if we got anything in the second round. GG Jackson in the second round. But out of all these draft classes, which class do you feel was the strongest? I kind of want to know y'all's opinion on it.
2021.
2021 class. That's what Cade and them. That first 8 was crazy. Let me see what Rico said. Rico, which class you think?
I don't know. All around that might be the best one. I don't know. That one with Zion was
that 2019 class.
No, I'll be different. I'm going 2019.
I'm also going different because I think that 2020 class was the one.
2023?
No, the 2020. 2020.
2020 was solid.
I feel like off the strength of Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball,
James Wiseman, don't forget.
Tyrese Halliburton, they make up a lot because these are some guys that's getting playoff success.
Hey, didn't Colin come in with Zion or came in a year after?
Who?
The one that always had a gun.
Ja. He was number 2.
Was Zion?
Yeah.
Ja probably would have went number 1, knowing what they know now.
Nice. They was nice, but what, man, 2021 got the most headliners, man. They got the most bangers. I'm talking about. You said the 2021, man. Dang, time fly, man. I mean,
I'm willing to accept 2021.
Young, though.
Yeah, I'm willing to accept 2021 because they're finally kind of coming into their own.
Yeah.
I'm willing to accept 2021 as the superior class, but man, I think it's that top 8 that did it though, bro. It's because that top 8, really, that top 9 had really the whole top 10 has played a lot of games. Everybody that was drafted top 10 has played at least 190 games, which is crazy. Yeah. You know who has the least games played out of that top 10?
2019.
It's Cade. Yeah, no. Cade has the least games played out of the top 10.
Bro, ain't Cade like 23 or something?
Cade was the number 1 pick. Yeah, Cade young.
Yeah, K real young. Like he got some time.
You only got 2 guys in this class that average less than 10 points a game for their career so far, or in that top 10. And then I ain't gonna lie, 2021. I forgot. I skipped right over Alfred Sengun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where does this class rank as far as some of these all-time classes?
Oh, 2021?
Yeah, I know it's not all said and done, but just off of the collective value, because some classes are really top heavy, but just off of the collective value of some of these classes, where does this class rank?
To be perfectly honest with you, you ask that question in a few more years, I can answer it for you.
Right now, you can't answer it.
I can't answer it because, like I say, a lot of people just not coming into their role. You know, you got to think about it. When it come down to basketball, you can be 1 year and done. So a lot of people still young as they coming into it, realizing the speed of the game, how everything changed. You know, the opportunity that they have in the league. You know, working hard. So right
Yep.
now, out of the questions you asked, that's the best class. But before we want to say if they up there with the class like Jordan them, or up there with the class like Chris Paul them, like classes like that,
I mean, it's some big time. It's some other big time classes.
yeah, definitely,
Like 2014, 2014 got 2 MVPs.
definitely.
2014 got Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic in the same class.
Wait, didn't James Harden and Steph
Steph
come in
came
the
in the
same
same
year?
class.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That was 2009.
Look at I'm gonna tell you another year. Look at the year when Devin them came in. Almost
That should be like 2015.
Devin came off the bench and was a lottery pick.
But you know why Devin came off the bench though?
If he was playing, they would have won. If he was starting, they would have won.
They think they lost in the championship game.
The game before the championship against Big.
No, didn't they lose?
Against,
Okay, well we just
no,
talked about
they
it.
lost against Frank the Tank Kaminsky.
But I'm saying they only lost like I
Big
think they
Frankie.
only lost like 2 games that year though, dog.
To be honest with you, the way Frank did them, both them boys' draft stock should have went down. Carl Anthony Towns went first that year.
Was that the cat draft?
Yeah, it was Cat and Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yep, cat draft. Let me see. So let me go back to the 2014 Duke team. They're Kentucky, not Duke. Kentucky basketball. Like, but I'm just saying, bro. You know why he didn't start though. It's nothing against him. Just we know why he didn't start, bro.
Somebody.
What's that?
Because that starting 5 was stacked for a college team. We can't look at what they did in the pros because that's just not fair to them because obviously D-Book.
No, you got to keep in mind, okay, the way the efficiency, looking at that team all around was not a shooting team. They had pure athleticism. They had the most like top players to play on that team. To be honest with you, based off the way they lost the year before with the Twins in the starting lineup in that rotation, I'm sorry, Devin should have played because he was the only true shooter on the court. Whenever they subbed and put him in, they already know he's shooting that ball. He was leading scorer that year off the bench. They didn't have no real shooters, bro.
I'm saying Trey Lyles could shoot though.
Trey Lyles, he really ain't have too many shots. He had to facilitate the ball. When you got Willie Cauley-Stein, you remember that alley? Like when you got Willie Cauley-Stein and you got Carl Anthony Towns and you got the Twins, you're gonna have to get the ball out your hands, man. Like he could shoot, but he wasn't a consistent shooter. The most consistent shooter on that team that year was Devin. And once
but both of the Harris twins shot. One shot 38, the other one shot 31%. I get what you're saying though, but I mean, Devin still played starter minutes, so it ain't like he got squirrel minutes. Devin played starter minutes.
No, because he had to lead the team off the bench.
I mean, that is what a good 6-man do, though, man.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's not what a good 6-man do, But they was put in a lot of situations where I feel as if he should have been starting based off what he was doing coming off the bench.
Bruh, but we can't. We speaking with future eyes. They went 38-1 that year, dog. There's only so much we can say about a team that just went 38-1.
They lost. I can say that.
I mean, they lost one
And now
game.
that they lost when it counted. Playing the same way they've been playing the whole year. And once they put those big bars on them, and they put that big tall point guard, 6'7" point guard, that raised his draft stock on Trey Lyles, man, the game was different, man.
Oh, let me go look at the Final Four from this year.
Go look. I watched the game. I was like this. Yeah, this is the same team that was down 20 and came back in 2 minutes. I watched every game. He graduated from Mars Point. That's where I'm from.
College basketball.
I watched every game.
UConn won that year. I knew I wasn't tripping. Kentucky beat Frank and them. They lost to UConn. Did Frank go? I thought Frank went to what you call it? I thought Frank went to Wisconsin.
No.
What, to UConn?
They didn't play in the championship game, bro.
I'm looking at it. Yeah, I'm looking at it. They lost in the championship game, yeah, but I'm looking at it.
That's the year before you probably looking at, bro.
I'm looking at 2014, right?
You gotta be looking at the year before, bro.
Oh, 2015. We're talking about 15.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. I watched the game.
I'm saying I'm looking at 15. 14. Dang, 14 had Julius Randle.
Yeah, they went there with the Twins, and that's the same thing that lost in the game. That was my point I was making.
Going back to back, that's crazy.
Yeah, they made it back to back and lost when it
Who was on
counted.
that Duke team though?
Oh, Duke was nasty.
I want to say that's the last time Duke won a natty, ain't it?
Think so.
Oh, that's Jaleel Okafor and Justice Winslow. And Grayson Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Grayson.
They found shout out to Okafor, man, finding his love for the game again too, man. It's crazy. A lot of people got stories and journeys, man. He all overseas. He just stepped away from the game. That man just came back and played in the NBA.
He back in the league?
Yep.
Hey, man, shout out to Jaleel Okafor, man.
Stories, man. These folks got storylines, man. I met a young kid, right? I was talking to a young kid in the gym the other day. He said he lost the love for the game. He won the MVP in the big Showtime game and don't even want to play basketball in college. Like, it's people lose their love for the game, and it is what it is. And to be perfectly honest with you, that's how you can tell when people doing it for the money or not.
Oh, hello? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, what you just do, man?
Yeah,
is my mic
talking under the water? Now you good now. You good.
There we go. I don't know what happened. It just started tweaking. What you playing for right now? Indiana. Shout out Jaleel Okafor.
Mm-hmm.
But man, we got anything else we need to bring up?
no.
Oh, Paul George. Man, that Paul George thing was kind of stupid because it kind of irritated me a little bit because I'm like, excuse me, Paul George, you sitting here talking about, oh, you not gonna do the podcast, and bro, stop making excuses, bro. It's okay. My thing is, it's okay for players to regress and everything else. I'm perfectly fine with that. But Paul, just take responsibility, bro. You're just regressing, dog. Everybody want to be a super. If you want to be a superstar that long, you should have retired at your peak, bro. Now you sitting up here, and I told Els and them before they signed Paul George, I said, Paul George is a mentally weak player. Joel Embiid gonna get on his behind one time, and Paul George gonna be ready to quit. And about the fans that got on Paul's head 1, 2 good times, not Paul ready to quit.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. When it comes down to the 76ers, their fan base is a part of their destruction.
Man, thank you.
And I hate to say it, but it's perfectly true. But
It
Paul
sound like the
George,
Cowboys though.
but no. Well, they something like them. They all their fan base is almost like the Cowboys of the NBA. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you because they're a type of team that when everything going good, it's good. One loss, they ready to kill everybody. They ready to say, "Oh, we should have been got rid of Ben Simmons." Yeah,
now you won't be in back.
Yeah, I wasn't nothing until Ben Simmons came there. Show them the same. It's supposed to be the city of brotherly love, but as soon as you do something wrong, they ready to chunk you off over there. That's a tough place to play it. To be perfectly honest with you.
Thank you.
But also, with that being said, that's because you got fans that's got love for the game.
They have love for the game, yes. But my thing about Philadelphia, and this is all Philadelphia sports fans, for sports fans that haven't, like, the Eagles won a Super Bowl, won a few championships recently, but they haven't won championships recently in a lot of other sports. And to me, their entitlement is so baffling to me. They just go ahead. I'm just not understanding how y'all hadn't won a championship since the 70s or the 80s, and y'all feel entitled to, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all sending death threats to these players and all that stuff, and y'all ain't won nothing. Y'all best opportunity to win was in 2019 when Kawhi Leonard hit that crazy shot. That was their best opportunity to win.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up. With that being said, Joel Embiid, he has never been mentally strong enough to play in Philly. Hear me out. I understand you.
I'm kind of on the keep going, but I'm kind of on the fence about it.
I understand you. I understand you having passion. That big shot. Hey, God was on their side. He had an angel at the rim when Kawhi Leonard took that shot. Joel Embiid played his heart out, but you lost. You should have walked out there with your head held high.
Man, it's hard.
You displayed. Hold on. You displayed so many weak points when you supposed to be the firm and strong person of that foundation. When the fans was getting on Ben Simmons' tail, you should have took him under your wing. But he was never strong enough. He's the type of player that can't take accountability. And with that being said, once you get Paul George on the same team as another player that can't take accountability, look at Paul George. He didn't like the way things was going over here with Indiana. So he waited last minute, called his agent and said, "Get me out of here."
Indiana shafted him though. I'm not mad at him by Indiana, bro. Indiana did them boys dirty. It takes Jeff Teague to talk about how Indiana operate. Indiana operate real.
What they want to talk about, but based off the options he done made and the decisions he done made since he departed from Indiana, you getting the same thing he was doing in Indiana. At least in Indiana, you was a star. You done went to different teams. OKC, you should have stayed at OKC.
That was his best time.
You should have stayed out. No, that wasn't his best time.
That was his best season.
No, that wasn't his best time.
Season. His best statistical season
probably
was
stat wise, it looked good or whatever, but the evolution and changing of the game is totally different now.
He was top 5 MVP and DPOY that season. That was his peak season.
Okay,
bro.
You gotta think about it. And he was a kid when he was going against LeBron when he was with Danny Grange,
Yeah,
that was Danny Grange's team.
I'm not.
That's when Paul George became.
I know it, but Polo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know. It could be because I'm a Heat fan for sure. But I never was worried about losing to Paul George in them. And that sounds so bad, but I was just never worried about, because Polo, you know you've been around this sports thing a long time. Young teams never know how to win. You know that. Them young teams have the hardest time winning. And that's personally why I was never just truly concerned. But keep going.
But one thing that we know is hard to beat a team twice. But to go up against this same team in the conference championship almost 3 years in a row, bro.
Lost every year.
And you lost every year, bro. Game 7 or game 6. It wasn't no clean sweeps now. I understand if it was the way they was putting out Jordan with the Pacers, with the Pistons, that's a whole different story.
Mm-hmm.
But
like they do the rap.
They're one game out. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with spades. When you close somebody's foot in the door, their foot was there. They got it closed every time. So for you to say you won't worry about it, crazy man.
I wasn't because
Crazy
it's
man.
hard for young teams to win.
Crazy.
And part of the reason I wasn't worried, bro, and I know we spiraling right now, but we all watched what LeBron did to Boston in Game 6.
Okay.
That is why I wasn't worried. I just watched Batman come play basketball for 2-3 seasons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
So that's why going into the game I had just like the Warriors had the Warriors fans had and what was it 20? What year was that? The first year they had KD 2018.
Mm-hmm. I don't worry about that.
2017 one.
Yeah, 2017, the first year they had KD.
Yep.
That's how much confidence I had in my Heat team. The confidence that they had that we ain't losing a whole lot.
I won't worry about that. But hear me out when I say this, bro. I feel as if, to be perfectly honest with you, if Danny Granger would never got hurt, they probably could have won it. Because Danny Granger was neck and neck with LeBron and scoring. He fit out perfectly sized with LeBron and everything. You had a young Paul George. He didn't turn into the star of the Pacers until Danny Granger got hurt. You had a big 7'2" Roy Hilbert. You get what I'm saying? He ended up playing out to be soft, but they had a bench. They had some nice players. So for you to say you wouldn't worry about them, that's crazy because I think 2 of those years that they had a better record than the Heat. And beat them. Hear me out. And they beat them in the regular season.
Let me see. Hold on.
I know at least one of them years they had a better record. For sure.
But yeah, I think this kind of
you feel what I'm saying?
I think it's kind of point back to like we were saying. Paul George is very mentally weak player.
Him and KD.
I don't think KD mentally weak, nah. Because KD's never. I'm gonna be honest. I don't consider KD mentally weak because KD's one thing you can say about Kevin Durant. He's never shied down from taking the shot. As far as when I say taking a shot, I mean taking a shot as you the best player on this team. So we gonna try and poke holes in everything you do. He has never shied away from anything like that. That's why I can't call him a mentally weak player. Now leaving one team and going to another, okay, I could call that a moment of weakness. But you know how much hate they had to go through, and KD just never crumbled. KD has just been consistent. That's why I can't say that.
I'm gonna say KD is because I understand where you're coming from with him not being able to shy away from taking the shot or whatever. I like the way you put that, but KD is mentally weak. Anytime you make a burner account to talk about a fellow player that's supposed to be your homeboy saying that he weak for going to the Heat, then you do the same thing that he did. And went to, hold on, hear me out.
Burner account, but keep going.
Hear me out. You go to a team that just broke the Bulls record. You go to a team that broke the Bulls record. Already stat-wise, the best three-point shooting team. The same team Iggy was on. Yeah, shout out to Iggy here. He just got his jersey retired. You went to this team, bro. And you said something about LeBron, even though on his burner account, on his regular account, he still said what LeBron did was weak, and you did something even weaker. And anytime the pressure is on you, you shy away from it, you don't accept it, you're a mentally weak player, bro. And then he's the type of person.
The reason I say KD has never shied away because, and I'm not trying to ride KD. KD's not even my favorite player. But KD. He's never not showed up, bro.
Yeah, he's most definitely
he's showing up. That's why I can't all the way agree with the other side, bro. Because he
is most definitely one of the best scorers that we have ever watched in our life, if not the best. But his ball game on the court compared to the things you do off the court, the decision you made, show that you're mentally weak. Even now, the question is, what's going on with the Phoenix Suns? They gave up all these players, young players, that was really getting them there.
The
And
Suns front office messed that up, though. I don't
dog,
think they had.
okay, but still though.
That new
KD
ownership.
wanted to go there,
Okay,
yes.
before
But that the
KD
Suns
went
front
there,
office.
where was he at?
He was in Brooklyn.
And what happened? Look who they had.
What was on the line?
Look at everything. Look at everything Brooklyn had. And they
Am I
bust that
lying?
up.
His
They
foot was
bust
on the
that up.
line.
They only made it 1 year with that. You
The
only got
one-
one ball.
Bro, the one full season they played, if KD wore size 12 and out of 13, they win the finals that year. That team
I do
wasn't
think
healthy.
they get healthier throughout the rest of that.
That's
rest
what
of
I'm
that
saying,
run.
bro. The Bucks could not mess with them, bro. When Kyrie got hurt, now Giannis them want to turn up.
Yeah,
I can't
James
let
is on one toe.
I can't let you do them like that. Now I give you I'm willing to give you a pass on the Phoenix thing because yes, KD did try and get the Phoenix or whatever. But with that Nets thing, bro, if KD foot was this much shorter, they won.
Okay, if was the fifth, we will all be drunk.
But
And
I'm
KD
not even
was
I'm
what he.
saying that though. That team was still beat up, and they still took them to what,
That
7?
just go to show you it's a big difference in when you really think you the man and when you really is the man, bro.
You can't control injuries though, because he showed up every game of that series. You can't control injuries.
When you the man, it's gonna show. That's all I'm saying.
Let's go look at his averages from that series, and then we gotta get ready to get out of here.
He's a scorer. I'm not saying he's not a scorer, but when
But
you a man,
he was killing Giannis though, dog.
when you a man, it's gonna show.
He's
You went
killing
over here to
KD.
you went over
KD
here.
was killing Giannis though.
You went over here to a team that didn't even need you. And soon as fire got up under you, after you won your championships and fire got up under you,
But you know why he left, right?
because that's mentally weak. Forget what
No.
everybody's saying about me.
No.
They was ready to pay you.
Did you see
They
what
was ready to
Draymond?
pay
You
you.
saw what Draymond is the reason he left, and I'm gonna be honest.
He said Draymond ain't the reason he left. And even if Draymond is the reason you left and you just won 2 championship MVPs, you are mentally weak because you
That's
letting
not
other people
mentally
get in
weak.
your head.
I've won.
That just mean he don't want to be there.
Yeah, I've won, and I'm not finna. Yes, I like to win, but I'm not putting up with this foolishness from you, Draymond. Why? For you to punch me in the face?
And mentally weak or scared, gotta be something. You gotta be something because now you listen to what the fans say.
He didn't listen to the fans.
Hold on. And what Draymond said, hold on. At the end of the day, what Draymond said was right. Hear me out. It ain't like what Draymond said on live, when they're like, what do you think the impact of Kevin Durant that he done brought to this team? He said he ain't bring too much of an impact. We already won one without him.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest.
You get what I'm saying?
For Draymond to say
They
something
won
like
2
that
without him.
that speaks bad on Draymond, in my opinion. That speaks bad. Then the reason they had only won one without before KD got there, by the way. And to me, because they won another one because they beat Young Tatum now. But the reason I feel like that speaks bad on Draymond.
How many championships Curry got?
He got 4.
So they won 3 with KD.
They won 2 with KD. They won 2015, 16
2 with
was
him, 2 without him.
That's what I'm saying. They won 2 already before KD got there, right?
No, they only won 2015.
Okay.
2016 was the 3-1 comeback.
Okay.
And then they won 17 and 18 with KD, and they won 22. Yeah, 22
against Boston.
And they go to show you that team was still that team.
That 22 team was completely different, though.
I'm still though. The core was still there. It wasn't much that he did differently because they still won championship without him. I'm not saying he's not that player, but I'm saying that team still was good already. Mark Jackson put a solid thing in with that team, and I hate the way they got rid of him and gave all the props to Kerr.
We know why they did it, but bro, that 2022 team was ranked completely differently. That was that Jordan Poole year.
All I'm saying is they didn't need KD to win the championship, and that's.
But the thing is, no one ever said they needed KD. But okay, I'm gonna be honest, Polo. They might not have needed KD, but you telling me KD want to come over here and hoop? Would you even tell them no?
No, we'll accept them. Don't get me wrong.
But that's what I'm saying. They might not have needed him, but they still took him. And you're a fool if you don't take him. I don't care what team it is.
Jay,
you're a fool if you don't take him.
Jay, you in the cards, right? Okay,
Yeah,
you got a Hellcat. Somebody tell, hey, you put this twin turbo up on here, it'll make your car run even faster. It's already fast. That's all I'm saying.
yeah,
Everything he was doing,
need
it was already,
but if they
already
giving me
there.
the twin turbos for the free, and all I gotta do
I'm
is
gonna
put them on
take
there,
them. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna take
take
them. And
them.
that's how I feel about the KD thing. That y'all gave him the twin turbos for the free, bro, and he just took it because
Okay. And,
Draymond can do all that capping to anyone else he wants to. I don't care what nobody said. The reason Draymond was talking like that is because KD probably wasn't going for that mess. So I bet you Draymond now is probably a great locker room guy.
KD left, right?
You cannot
KD,
convince me then Draymond was just the best locker room guy because we seen it came out after he punched Jordan Poole in the face. I
KD,
don't I don't care how
KD
much
left.
trash.
KD left, and they still won. Before
But
KD
man,
got
that
there,
wasn't
they
the same
won.
thing. That wasn't
All
the
I'm
same
saying is this: hear me out. Hear me out. That shows your mental weakness, my guy. That's
Hold up.
all I'm saying. All I'm saying. Hold on. Hear me out. Hear me out, bro. If you go there, they want to. My fault about the.
No, you good.
If you go there, they want to pay you. Now it's time for them to pay you. They still was gonna pay you your money. Other people was taking budget cuts in order to keep them there. At which what Draymond said, I feel as if he wasn't wrong because about the team, yeah, they probably could have won more if he stayed. But he wanted to go and do something else with his legacy to make it seem like he could have made it. And have he made it anywhere closer to a championship since he left? No.
Yes.
But
Yes,
guess who else? But guess who else that
on
made it
front.
to the champ? Guess who else that made it to the championship and won since you left? So you tell me this: should he stay? Would they win more championships if he stayed?
Probably so.
Okay, but you left and you haven't won another championship, and Golden State has.
But do you not you're talking about the Warriors, but this is the same Warriors team that had just came off of getting a top pick and had revamped the entire roster. They went through a small rebuild, bro. I don't care what you say. Cause that was that. You know who was all on that team? Andrew Wiggins is on that team.
Mm-hmm.
Iguodala, Jonathan Kuminga's on that team.
Mm-hmm.
Kevon Looney, Jordan Poole. They went back and redid that roster. The only OGs was Iguodala was on there, Steph Curry, Clay, and Draymond.
And you know what that means? They front office handled their business when they unloaded a crybaby.
Man,
when they unloaded his crybaby.
After they lost. But that's what I'm saying, bro. It's all right though. It's all right. I don't care that much. But I can't let you say that he's just this big mentally weak player because I don't feel like that, bro. It's hard. When you're mentally weak, you fold on it. Draymond got as much as y'all want to talk about how strong, how much Draymond got some mental weakness. He talk about it all the time. Every player has a moment of weakness. Yeah, every player has a moment of weakness, dog.
But one thing I'm gonna say about Draymond, you can hate him, you can love him. He's a champion. He's a champion. He's a champion.
He ain't never been the best player on the championship
They
team.
only go so far.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's still a champion. He played a
Robert
real
Horry
champion. But he still ain't played a role.
Miller's a champion.
They ain't played a role that Draymond play on that team.
Robert Horry hit one of the biggest shots in NBA Finals history.
He got the most probably. They call him Big Shot Bob. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they not. But I'm saying for you to be undersized and you to be putting, you ain't think I knew that. For you to be undersized, playing the position you're playing, coming out. He plays with a chip on his shoulder. He plays with a lot of attitude. In the locker room, he might not be the best player. He might not be the best person to get along with. Look at Jordan. He wasn't the best person to get along with.
Yes, but Jordan was the best player on that team.
Definitely was. I'm not.
Yeah, but the thing is, Draymond is all these toxics and all these other things, and has never been. You know what I'm saying? That's my problem. You can be all these things all you want, but if you can't run behind it and back it up, then I'm not worried about it.
You gotta be able to walk that walk.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, at one particular time, Draymond playing undersized, he was looking to be real great, man. He was looking to be real
and
great.
I still think he's great. And don't get me wrong, he still has a favorable place in history. But
For Golden State.
no, but NBA, he's a depoy. He got multiple depoys, so I feel like he still has a strong. He has a cemented place in NBA history. Is a
Okay.
Hall of Famer for sure, but at the same time, it's tears to this Hall of Fame, bro.
All right.
We
All
all
right.
know
Now,
this. It's tears to this stuff.
have you ever heard of a bully?
Yeah,
Or have you ever heard of the people be like, he the leader? Like Draymond, his role is to be the person that ain't nobody about to come in our house and mess up what we got going on. You gonna either get down with the program or you gonna lay down. Or and go, KD
but in
did
that
was laid
attitude,
on
in that
down and get on
attitude,
out the
that
way.
is and that is a two-way sword.
Okay, and
That
which
is
it
a
is, but I like
two-way
his character.
sword.
Even though LeBron's my favorite player, every time they put LeBron out, I like the shirts. I like what he was saying. I like what he was doing. You either gonna hate him or love him, but at the same time, loving him brought you championships. That's all I'm saying.
I've never loved the other stuff by Draymond. Just being honest.
I understand,
like
man.
the kicking boys and they. Yeah, man.
Yeah, like I don't even think he's a dirty player per se. I think he just has moments of weakness, like we said, every player has. I don't think he's a dirty player. No,
He has more than
Yeah,
others.
he definitely a dirty player.
everybody has
I ain't
moments.
saying he not.
The reason I don't think he's dirty is because some stuff is like you doing too much, but he ain't like Grayson Allen trying to trip you and all that stuff.
I feel like to be honest with you, he's an enforcer. That's it.
Yeah.
I feel like the Warriors front office might be ran by the mob. You know what I'm saying? That boy's a real enforcer. You ever see when a player going off in the game, Steve come over there and look at Draymond?
Hey, you remember?
That's all. You already know he coming out. He gonna give you 4 fouls in 2 minutes. I'm talking about before it all said done. Draymond could have made it back in Jordan time. Draymond come in like the bad boys Pistons, man. He coming in, he gonna rough you up, touch you up. Now, I don't like his antics. What they call him, the eggplant kicker. I don't like all that stuff that he do. I don't like him diving, tackling, let alone punching your teammate in the face. And then his argument was, we ain't know nobody was recording. So how many people have you been punching in the face?
See?
You know what I'm saying?
See? I do feel like that should have been handled.
Wrong guess. Oh yeah, whoever leaked their video, they knew what they was on. They got offered a nice bag.
I wish I was in there. That's almost like the video when that young kid dunked on Jordan. They
got that video out there.
They patted everybody down before they walked about them jail.
Man, we ain't seen no footage of that 1v1 with him and Brian either. When him and Brian played each other. Jordan
him and Wagner.
That's like the Wilt footage, boy. They
said Wagner dunked on him. We ain't seen that at all. LeBron was there.
Man, y'all got the last words, man. We over here yapping about Draymond and all this.
Yeah, he's still a Hall of Famer, though.
Interesting. Still a Hall of Famer, for sure.
Well, to finish it off, my question I'm gonna ask both of y'all real quick. Who do y'all think?
Nope, not just playing.
Who do y'all think right now, with everything that's going off with the NFL draft? Who do y'all think is going number one?
There's a lot of smoke screens. I think it's in it. What's called Cleveland? Not Cleveland got the first pick. Who got the first pick? Tennessee. I think it's always been Cam Ward. I don't think it's a world where it wasn't Cam Ward.
Who you got, Rico?
I still got Tennessee taking Trav number one, but they keep talking about they might take Abdul Carter. I don't think they're taking him number one.
I feel like a big trade is being made, and people are boosting other people up so other people can fall in the draft. Man, to be perfectly honest with you,
that's smoke screen.
Yeah,
I think the only trade that's coming is New England because they're the only team that can afford to trade down maybe a spot or two and still get their guy.
Okay.
I think New England is the team that I have the most faith as far as somebody's gonna make a move. But we're for sure gonna be covering this next week because the combine should be here and gone pretty much by then.
Be on the lookout for Vegas, man.
1,000%, man. Rico, any last words?
Okay, see.
What's the score of the game?
What we do, man?
What scored that game?
Is it
123, 115.
what's the
They
white
came
stains
back.
on it?
OKC win.
What's the white stains on this?
Don't even play me like that.
Oh, okay.
Come on, you know he just talking.
Man, like always, I'm your host, Mr. J. You know what I'm saying? The
Oh, that
voice
real
that
leather.
yes, sir. We real
Oh, that's
dealing
the
on
real thing right there, boy.
the real deal, baby.
I thought that was plastic the whole time.
This the Ric Flair. You hear that?
Oh, they're real, man.
Now Rick Flair came out and said he was plastic.
Come on, man. But yeah, man. I'm your host, Mr. J, and we out here, baby. Peace. Rico, you hit that for me?
Wow, great time.
I'm sorry. Hold on, we almost out.